5 years ago, my coworker Tom and I both started at the same company on the same day. Same position, same salary, $60,000 annually, both 28 years old. First paycheck arrived, $5,200 after taxes and deductions. Tom spent his entire first weekend setting up automation, direct deposits, auto transfers, percentage allocations. Everything moved automatically the day after paycheck. I looked at that $5,200 and thought about what I could buy. New clothes, dinner out, stuff I wanted. I'd save whatever was left at the end of the month. Tom's paycheck got chopped up instantly. Savings first, investment second, bills third, spending last. My paycheck sat in checking. I spent on whatever, hoped something would be left over to save. There never was. 5 years later, same company, same salary increases, both making $8,000 to $5,000 now. Tom has $108,000 to $5,000 net worth. Automated system running perfectly. Doesn't think about money. Financially secure. I have $8,000 net worth. Living paycheck to paycheck despite making $8,000 to $5,000. Always stressed. Always wondering where money went. Same income. Different routine. $177,000 gap. If you've ever wondered why some people build wealth on the same salary where others stay broke, hit that like button right now. Because Tom's automated routine versus my random spending created this massive gap. My name is Jake, and I watch my coworker automate his way to wealth while I wing my way to broke. Subscribe because I'm breaking down Tom's exact paycheck routine that I ignored for 5 years. Let me show you what Tom did with his very first paycheck. First paycheck, $5,200 after taxes. Tom's automation. Step 1, 15% to savings immediately. $7,800 annually, $650 monthly. Automated transfer day after payday. Step 2, 10% to retirement account. $5,200 annually, $433 monthly. Employer matched half. Another $260 free money monthly. Step 3, rent and necessities. $1,800 rent, $300 food, $100 utilities, $200 car costs. Total, $2,400 monthly. Step 4, debt payments. $250 monthly to student loans. Always on time. Building credit. Step 5, whatever's left goes to spending account. About $1,100 monthly for everything else. Total allocated. Every dollar signed before he touched it. Automated. No thinking required. Comment below. Could you handle living on $1,100 monthly for everything else if it meant building real wealth? Now let me show you what I did with my first paycheck. First paycheck, same $5,200 after taxes. My approach, spend first, save later. Week 1, celebrated new job. Bought new work clothes $400. Dinners out with friends $300. Felt good to have money. Week 2, paid rent $1,800. Utilities $100. Some groceries $200. Week 3, car payment $300. Insurance $150. Gas $100. Student loan minimum payment $150. Week 4, more dinners. Coffee shop daily. Random Amazon purchases. Down to $400 in checking. Month end. Tried to save. Had $400 left. Kept $200 buffer in checking. Saved $200. Tom saved $7,800 first year automatically. I saved maybe $1,800 when I remembered. He saved 4 times more on the same salary without thinking about it. Hit that like button if you're seeing the power of automation. Let me fast forward through years 2 and 3. Tom years 2 and 3. Automation running. Never touched it. System worked perfectly. Got raises. 5% year 2. 4% year 3. Salary went from $60,000 to $66,000 to $69,000. Every raise. Increased automation percentages automatically. 15% of higher salary went to savings. 10% to retirement. Never inflated lifestyle. Same apartment. Same car. Same spending budget. By end of year 3, $98,000 net worth. Savings plus retirement plus employer match plus compound growth. Emergency fund. Fully funded. 6 months expenses. $20,000. Retirement. $56,000. Other savings. $22,000. Stress level, 0. Automated. Didn't think about money. Me years 2 and 3. No automation. Winged it every month. Got same raises. Salary also 60,000 to 66 to 69,000. Every raise. Spend it immediately. Nice apartment year 2. 300 more monthly. Lease newer car year 3. 400 more monthly. Lifestyle inflated with every raise. Never increase saving percentages. By end of year 3, 22,000 net worth. Mostly just retirement account from minimum contributions. Emergency fund, maybe 4,000. 1 month expenses if careful. Retirement, 16,000. Just employer match because I only put in minimum. Other savings, 2,000. Stress level, constant. Every month figuring out where money went. Tom had 98,000. I had 22,000. 76,000 gap after just 3 years. Drop a comment. Same salary, same raises. How did automation create $76,000 difference in 3 years? Years 4 and 5. The gap explodes. Tom years 4 and 5. Automation still running perfectly. Never adjusted except to increase percentages with raises. Salary went from 69 to 76 to 85,000 with promotions. Lifestyle, still unchanged. Same apartment. Finally upgraded car but bought used with cash from savings. No car payment. Automation now taking 15% of 85,000 equals 12,750 annually to savings. 10% to retirement equals 8,500 annually plus employer match 4 to 250. By year 5 end, 185,000 net worth. Emergency fund, still 20,000. Fully funded. Retirement, 115,000. Down payment fund, 30,000. Saving for house. Other investments, 20,000 in taxable brokerage. Credit score, 820. Never miss payment. Automation handled everything. Monthly stress, 0. System runs itself. Doesn't check account obsessively. Can handle any emergency. Job loss. Unexpected expense. Anything. Me years 4 and 5. Still no automation. Still spending first, saving later. Same salary progression. 69 to 76 to 85,000. Lifestyle, inflated more. Nicer apartment again year 4. 400 more monthly. Spent money on experiences. Travel. Stuff. Always felt like I deserved it since I worked hard. Savings. Tried to save. Really tried. Put in maybe 300 monthly when I remembered. Often forgot. Often had unexpected expenses that wiped it out. By year 5 end, 8,000 net worth. Emergency fund, 3,500. Less than 1 month expenses. Retirement, 4 to 600. Pathetic. Barely contributed beyond minimum match. Down payment fund, 0. Other investments, 0. Credit score, 680. Missed payments twice. Forgot because not automated. Monthly stress, extreme. Always checking account. Always worried about running out before payday. Can handle. Maybe one unexpected expense before panic. Smash that like button if you're seeing how 5 years of automation versus winging it creates this gap. Let me show you the exact routine Tom automated that I ignored. Tom's automation setup. Paycheck hits checking account Thursday. Friday morning automatic. Transfer 1, 15% to high yield savings. $12.75 monthly. Transfer 2, 10% to 401k. $8.50 monthly. Gets $4.25 match. Total $12.75 to retirement. Transfer 3, $500 to emergency fund until $20,000 reached. Then redirected to down payment fund. Transfer 4, rent autopay. $1,800. Transfer 5, debt payments autopay. Student loans $250 monthly. What's left in checking? About $1,800 for food, gas, utilities, entertainment, everything else of the month. If he overspent, too bad. Account would be low. Learn to budget better. Couldn't touch savings because automated away. If he underspent, extra stayed in checking. Became buffer. Sometimes moved extra to investments manually. System ran without thinking. Every paycheck. Every month. 5 years straight. My random approach. Paycheck hit checking Thursday. Friday through next Thursday, spent on whatever I wanted. Restaurants. Shopping. Entertainment. Random stuff. End of month. Looked at account. Usually had few hundred left. Meant to transfer to savings. Often forgot. Often needed it for something. Sometimes saved. Maybe 200 or 300 if good month. Often saved. 0. Unexpected expense always appeared. No automation. All manual. All dependent on my willpower and memory. Willpower ran out. Memory failed. Savings never built. Subscribe right now because this is a difference between wealth building system and financial chaos. Here's what Tom told me when I finally asked how he did it. He said the secret is removing decision from the process. Every decision point is a chance to fail. Every time you have to remember to save is a chance to forget. Every time you have to choose between spending and saving is a chance to spend. Automation removes all decisions. Money moves before you can think about it, before you can spend it, before you can make excuses. First paycheck. Set it up once. Then forget it. Let it run for years. Meanwhile, I made decisions every month. Every decision was a chance to fail. I failed constantly. Tom automated discipline. I relied on willpower. Discipline won. Here's what Tom's system did beyond just saving money. Built emergency fund automatically. Hit 20,000 without thinking about it. Then redirected to other goals. Max retirement contributions. Never had to remember. Just happened. Employer match captured every month. Free money never missed. Never missed debt payment. Auto-pay meant perfect payment history. Credit score climbed to 820. Never lifestyle inflated. Because spending money was what was left after automated savings. If he wanted to spend more, he had to earn more, cut automated savings. He never cut automated savings. False budgeting. Only had $1,800 monthly for everything else. Had to make it work. Learned to live within means. Meanwhile, my chaos. Never built emergency fund properly. Always spending it on non-emergencies. Never max retirement. Just did minimum. Left employer match on table sometimes. Missed payments twice. Forgot because not automated. Credit score suffered. Lifestyle inflated constantly. No limit on spending because no automated savings removing money first. No forced budgeting. Spent until account was low then panicked. Comment one final time. Would you rather automate discipline like Tom or rely on willpower like me? Bottom line, my coworker Tom automated his paycheck routine from his very first paycheck. 15% savings. 10% retirement. Bills on autopay. Spending from what's left. 5 years later, $185,000 net worth. Emergency fund funded. Retirement growing. Down payment saved. Stress-free. I winged it every month. Spent first. Saved whatever was left. Never automated anything. 5 years later, $8,000 net worth. No emergency fund. Minimal retirement. 0 down payment. Constant stress. Same salary. Same 5 years. Different routine. $177,000 gap. The automation isn't complicated. Takes 1 hour to set up. Then runs forever. But most people never do it. They wing it like I did. They stay broke on good salaries like I did. Tom's secret. Automate everything. Pay yourself first. Let system run. Never rely on willpower. My mistake. Relied on willpower. Spent first. Saved later. Never built anything. I'm 5 years behind now. Can't get that time back. Can't get compound growth back. You probably aren't 5 years in yet. You can still automate. You can still set up the routine. Don't be me at 33 with $8,000 net worth wondering where 5 years went. Be Tom at 33 with $185,000 net worth not thinking about money because the system runs itself. Automate your paycheck routine today. Set it once. Forget it. Build wealth automatically. That's the whole strategy.